So guys, I started photography way back in, I think, 2012. And the thing that helped me, or the major thing that helped me move forward in my photography career, was persistence. Like, I was very persistent. I started and my pictures were crap. Like any person that started photography at first, your pictures are definitely not going to be great. You know, you would probably look at them and compare them to other people's work, and you'd probably be sad when you see how good other people are doing. But I was very persistent in what I was doing. When it came to learning stuff, new stuff, I was always online, always checking out new stuff, checking out new tips and tricks. I just wanted to be better, and I knew that the only way I could do that was to learn constantly. I knew my pictures were shitty, but I'll still get on my PC, I'll still retouch, and I was extremely persistent in what I was doing. And that's one thing you should have at the back of your mind, regardless of what people tell you, regardless of what people say to you. Really does not matter. If people say, oh, your pictures are crappy, or your retouching is too much, or you don't know how to retouch, it really does not matter. All you have to do is be persistent in whatever you're doing and keep doing it, keep trying. Like, you would only get better as a photographer if you're out there practicing. If you're shooting, you only get better as a retoucher if you're on your PC editing. If you do these things constantly, every day or almost every day, every other day, you definitely get better at it. Like I said, I used to watch a lot of tutorials, but it's not just by watching tutorials. You have to actually put those into practice. Whatever you learn, you have to take it and put it into practice. And I did that for such a long time. I think from 2012 till I got my camera like 2013 or 2014, I just kept reading about stuff. That was when I started learning about aperture or shutter speed and all those things. And when I got my camera, I put it into the field straight away, and I just started like practicing and I got better. So as a photographer, you have to be persistent in whatever you're doing, and you have to practice constantly to become better. So put that at the back of your mind. Now, once you start getting better at photography, and you're doing very well, you're doing great, the next thing you have to do is be consistent. We live in the age of social media where out of sight is actually out of mind. So if people do not see you, people just totally forget that you exist. So you have to be consistent. So the first thing is being persistent and learning and practicing, and keep doing whatever you're doing till you get better at it. Now, the next thing is being consistent with your work. You have to shoot regularly, like shoot every week. And do not forget to put it out. Put it on Facebook, put it on Instagram, put it on Twitter, put it on whichever social media platform you're comfortable at using. This is how I got all the followers that I have on Instagram. This is how I have you people watching me on YouTube. It's because I am consistent and I am persistent at what I do. This is how I personally grew my photography and my photography business to the point where it is right now. Learn, shoot, whatever it is that will make you a better photographer. Put your mind in it, put your heart to it. It's okay to take criticism and just listen to what people have to say, and also take the good out of what people have to say. If someone says, oh, your retouching is crappy, then just sit down and understand where the person is coming from. And if it makes any sense, try and improve on that particular thing. I just try my best to take whatever positives I can get out of their negative remarks, and I work on it so I can be a better person or a better photographer tomorrow. If you have something in mind that you're trying to achieve, make sure you go for it and keep pushing. And I promise you, the sky is going to be not your limit, but your starting point. So those two things are very important when you're actually trying to build a brand. Number one, be very persistent. Number two, be extremely consistent at putting out work there and letting people see your work. So thank you for watching today's video. This is just a short video telling you guys the two things that I've done all my life to get to this point that I am. And these are the two things that I'll keep doing for the rest of my life. And hopefully I can grow and become as big as I would like to be in photography and YouTube and filmmaking and everything that I want to do. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, do not forget to go hawk smash on that like button. Also, comment below, let me know what you think about being consistent and being persistent, and what you think about today's video in general. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great week. My name is Prince Meyson. Peace.